That's how he gets abused. I mean, I think the main idea is they want a hero that can deal with the remove the dispersion. Doom with the Aghanim's, you can break it. But that's
I mean, that's
a
the thing. You could,
a long way down the road.
You could get a silver edge with a lot of heroes and break it too. So I don't know.
This is rather strange, but it's Jackie Mao. You know, he has a lot of interesting ideas in Dota.
Okay, we always say Jackie Mao, but that team has a lot of Theory Crafter, AUI 2000 also.
Okay, sure.
Within the same school, but
we shouldn't just put the blame on him. It could be someone else's idea.
You say blame, I say credit. You know, like it's two sides of the same coin. You know.
5 seconds remaining.
So for IG, they definitely want another hero that can fight and make space for the Spectre.
Okay.
If you can pick a core, is that Tiny available? Tiny is still in the pool.
Okay.
Is it?
Tiny is available. Gonna be Clinks once again. Ooh, we talked about this. You could dispel Strafe with Doom. Right?
Can devour the Purge Creep, the Satyr.
Yeah. Hard counter, dude.
Hard countered indeed. So
if you're looking to lane against Kling's mid, what are your options here?
That's why they banned TA, yeah? I don't know. Brute would have been great, but it's banned. I don't know. I'm not a mid player. I don't really understand Kling's very well too. Timber? Does Timber do really well?
Doesn't seem like you do well. I don't think you want to have a melee, right? You just get fire arrow down for a bit.
I'm not sure what does really well. DK could do okay, I guess. I'm not sure that this Doom makes it like...
This Doom makes it hard. Like, you're just tied to Doom in the safe lane. You can't put Doom mid, right? Like, there's no way.
It's so annoying. Can they meeple?
Oh, meeple.
But Alchemist is banned. There's Ursa.
Meeple into Wyvern? That's some questionable stuff.
No meeple against Earthshaker Wyvern. Okay.
What about like Lina?
I don't know, like Lina's banned.
Okay.
There's no like obvious good pick here for them.
Oh,
it's very
1 second.
And they want to use the CM aura.
Storm.
I think Storm loses the lane.
Did Storm get... Well, Storm has 6 base armor, right?
Yeah, but I think this is not a very favorable matchup.
Okay, no, it's Universe Doom.
Okay, so Doom against Spectre lane.
I mean, Inferno Blade's no joke.
But Doom is... Some may say a joke hero now. It's a weak hero.
Well, we'll see.
The Storm is like... I don't know, the Storm...
This is... sorry, I didn't know we were on camera. This is a really weak laning draft for Fnatic.
Yeah, the Storm is like... He's going to have a hard time against Klings. But I think the way they're going to play is like he's just going to shove the lane and go jungle. Like focus on that. Try to get levels. From stacking NC and clearing the camps.
But from the draft alone, I feel like you're favoring IG a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm favoring IG because IG has better lane setup here.
Okay. I'm more with you. I feel like this Doom is questionable.
Doom, that's what Doom and Dark Widow. What can they actually pressure the Spec? This is something that I'm not sure. I think maybe if he gets a good creep, yeah, sure. If he gets a good creep, he pressures any hero, the Satyr.
I think he'll pressure the Spectre just fine. I'm not worried about the Doom Willow lane. I'm worried about Wraith King versus Bat Rider. I'm worried about Storm versus the Clinks. To me, those are the tough lanes for Fnatic. So.
Yeah, probably gonna have a hard time in the mid and the safe lane. Those are 2 lanes that are stronger for IG.
Yeah, how do you even like you're a Bat Rider expert, right? You see a Wraith King walking up to you in the lane, like don't you just laugh? Isn't that a free lane for you? Yeah,
a melee hero without Rage, without Blade Fury.
Yeah.
Like when you play Bat Rider, the 3 heroes that you don't want to lane against is Juggernaut, Lifestealer, and Reaver. Those are the 3 hardest heroes to lane when you're Bat Rider. And I don't see any of those heroes here.
All right, we're going to jump into the game here. Both of us favoring IG's draft. But Fnatic did play really well early on. So let's see if they could continue that streak.
They had a very easy game because of the lineup.
That's true.
I mean, I'm not taking credit away from them. They did play a very good game. But this time around, IG has a much better lineup, in my opinion. Easier to execute draft. So we'll see how Fnatic responds to that. Because the better team and the strong teams, they can win games even though they have a weaker lineup.
Sure.
That's what differentiates the better teams and the average teams.
Okay, it looks like we're going to do the same thing as before for Fnatic. They're going to send triple bottom to contest.
Yeah, Fnatic is one of those teams that always starts the same way. Because I've been doing a lot of research about Fnatic when I was playing like the TI qualifiers, and I noticed they always start the same way. They didn't start the same way then, like compared to what they're doing now, but they do the same things like throughout their games. Like they always have this early game setup, how they secure at least 2 bounty runes. And this game, because it's CM plus Storm, so we're probably gonna see the talent from Maiden, the mana cost and mana loss talent, to make Storm the super scary carry. But they're gonna see 3 heroes here. Nova onto just 1 hero. Not an efficient Nova, but he does have 2 mangoes and a clarity. That's how you have to play Maiden now after the nerf. You need more regen to, you know, to help you spam out the Novas in the lane. End of the day, it's going to be more or less 2 runes apiece. Mr. Mao is once again alone at top.
He's used to it by now.
Yeah,
you will get a quick stick.
He's the guy that you don't want to have a good start. You want Universe. He's the key guy.
Yeah.
You want this guy to get a good game. Universe and a bat. Jackie is the guy that, okay, you're not dying, that's fine. Yeah. That's enough. You're going to farm later. Well, look at this Boboka trying to stop Jackie.
Oh, he's going to get stunned here, and now Bramble Mace is going to be available. And now he just runs the other way. That's a low.
This is not so good for the lane. I think for the lane, you'd rather have the Shadow Realm. Does he have a Sentry? He does. Oh, he missed the Devo. Oh, no.
He's
just in the range. Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, back in the mid lane here, Fissure is going to be there. Abed, great block, and he's going to give up the first blood.
This is why we mentioned the lane is very difficult for Storm. Yeah. Klings has longer range. He's always going to harass with the arrows. And Storm has to come near. You want to get last hits with the Remnant, so you're going to take a lot of... Oh, Boboka.
Trying to do it again. Fissure.
Yeah, this is so annoying for the Storm. And the wave is pushing. Like, if he can deny the 2 range creeps, this is gonna... the lane is gonna be so awful for the Storm.
Oh, that's 1 deny for the range creep.
Because he can't come near because of the...
2 denies, yeah. There you go. They tip each other. Yeah, Abed's destroyed. Okay, what about top? Well, SRF doesn't even need the help because of the Batrider matchup. We'll get that run range creep denied.
And bottom lane aggressive is farming A-OK.
Yeah.
Devour. Doom is not that strong of a laner, so early in the early phases.
I mean, just give him that Inferno blade. There you go.
Arctic Burn instead of Splinter Blast, but he's still gonna get the level 2. What? He's typing? Oh, never mind. I was just trying to see what he's typing.
Love this part.
Wait, how do you know he's typing?
Dude, he's typing. Enter. Oh, you can't see it?
I can't see it. What kind of game you're playing, Winter? I'm trying to...
I'm playing Dota. No, I'm not playing Dota. I'm watching Dota.
I see.
So at the moment, Spectre's lane is fine, stable. Doom doesn't have the best script that he wants. Doesn't have the Satyr. He gets the walking. Tornado not that useful, but he does have the armor aura, the toughness aura, 3 bonus armor. Really, really good for Doom because he has no armor.
Dude, look at what Boboka's doing here. He's just like straight up messing
because
hard.
He's not needed at the top.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But Batrider is not bullying the lane as hard because he's not at top. He actually doesn't have a lot of last hits. Okay.
So, do you think the Shaker should be on top? I like Shaker shutting down mid instead, though.
I think this is fine because Klings is a momentum hero. And Batrider is not a hero that you need a good start on. Because you can catch up with Firefly in the jungle, clear stacks and whatnot. So between the Batrider and the Storm, I would rather have my Batrider have a shit game and make the Storm have a shit game.
Yep.
It's a good exchange.
That is what's happening right now. Storm Spirit, 2 last hits. Klings, 16 and 11.
This is the moment the NA sword comes. Why are they dual laning mid? What are these guys doing? So the Dark Widow is moving over to help. And that's going to leave the Batrider against the Wraith King. Even though Wraith King has a sizable advantage from the early game, but Batrider against Wraith King is still a favorable call for a matchup.
That's another a strafe, and that's a kill.
Oh god. Is Universe farmed? Let's see. He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. But Spectre's also farmed. That's
and he's a Doom, you know, he's not like a Wraith King that can run around all the time to kill heroes. Doom is kind of like you want to farm more than the Wraith King. Because Doom is a long cooldown spell.
Look at this top lane right now. There's a... Alright, he's going to port away. Alright, well, he's going to miss quite a bit of EXP, I think.
It's fine, though. The wave is like...
yeah,
so
it's going to join.
He's going to regen. I think it's fine for him. Okay, so this Storm has to do a lot of catch-up. Serious amounts of catch-up. I think it wants the Kling, and because they're doing this, the Klings could vacate the lane at some point, so maybe Bat Rider can use some time to farm in mid or the support when he roams around with pressure. I think once Klings gets level 6, maybe level 7, you get your boots, and you can start hunting the Storm, because you know the Storm is going to be jungling a lot. You want to place a ward in the jungle right now. That's what Boboka is doing. He has a haste, he's running into the jungle.
Oh, he's perhaps even looking for a solo kill.
Yeah,
but
this is perfect what they're doing.
Yeah.
And bot lane is just the spam game, you know, spamming out the lane, dagger to secure the range crit. Lane is great for aggressive.
I mean, yeah. This is worst feelings in the world. Fnatic fighting for the 5-minute runes now. Q in position, will take one. And now Crystal Maiden, he's a little bit out of trouble, or out of position rather. Yeah, he is absolutely dead. Maybe they can get Q.
I'm not sure if Q will die. He has stick charges.
A6 charge, he should be fine.
I think he's going to run to the creeps, use the splinter bars. Maybe not.
Yeah, he just runs away.
This is not a good start for Fnatic. I think they're losing. They're kind of like losing two. Yeah, they're losing 2 lanes, I think. Even though Universe is like, okay, maybe not losing 2 lanes. Losing the middle lane and bottom is like 50-50 and they're winning.
I mean, Abed is in a lot of trouble still. Just forcing him away from even EXP. There's already a 2-level advantage from XSS.
Tower is being pressured heavily. It's a siege creep coming in, and they're moving both the supports here.
Ramble Maze is going to get used. XSS Curse Crown as well.
Yes, it's ultimate. Definitely.
Yeah, he's so tanky at this point. No? Abed doubles the CS now.
He just wants to make sure the creep survives as long as possible. The siege creep.
Universe on the bottom side being gone on here by Aggressive. Has the fire turned on. 3 magic stick, 5 magic stick. Looks like he should be okay. Probably need to go back to the shrine.
He can't lane alone here against 2 of them.
This will come in handy.
He has farm, but Doom is like a much slower hero, you know, compared to Red.
Top lane. Envy summons the zombies and
okay, what can Envy do? What is Envy gonna build this game? What did he buy?
Just power treads.
So he has to think about coming online ASAP. He needs to fight.
So this is what? Blink first?
I'm not sure though, because Envy I think he's gonna at least buy a blade, you know, before. I don't know. I feel like he needs to buy Blink this game. He needs to come out and fight early. Yeah, I think Blink is probably the right selection here for this game. He can't afford to go. You know, I kind of understand sometimes like on Wraith Kings, you want to get like a small item first before you get the Blink, like maybe a Blade Mail or Helm of Dom sometimes, or Armlet as a carry, you know. But this game, because of how dire the situation is, I think he needs to get a Blink.
Oh, Universe trying to bait, and now Crystal Maiden's gonna pop up. Aggressive, gonna get stomped by the Centaur. Splinter Blast is here, Curse Ground on top, and Aggressive will die, trying to do as much damage he can.
Big kill.
Yeah.
Good rotations there by the support. They understand that they can't kill top, they can't go mid, so bottom is the only in lane.
By the way, look at the amount of wards on the mid lane.
They're
and
just
the mid
trying to
jungle.
shut down
Abed is gonna get fissured here, but XSS.
I'm not sure if they're actually overcommitting to this though.
Storm level 6.
I think it's fine to pressure him for the first few minutes, but they're doing until this extent. Yeah, it might. I'm not sure.
Boboka is just dropping an extra ward behind the tier 2. I say that's the only amount of overcommitment. Right, because he's essentially trading his time for Abed's time, which is...
Yeah, but at the same time, you're kind of neglecting your side lanes, because the Bear Rider is still paying a price for this.
Sure.
Spectre just died, he got ganked. So there are a lot of things, you know. I feel like shutting down the lane is important, but if you overdo it, then it becomes not worth, because you're paying a price at the same time.
Yeah.
And now Klink is starting to move, so he's going to vacate a lane for his supports probably to take it. But Bear Rider has moved up to clear this stack.
Yeah, it's a huge stack here.
And 4 stacks. Jackie Mao has no points in ulti yet. He has 1 skill point.
We'll skill it just in time.
Is he going to be able to get out? Yep. It's fine. And he is indeed going to buy a Blink.
Okay, meanwhile, bottom side looks like they're fighting over this big stack. Abed has arrived. He's like, these are my creep.
Still has no boots.
right, he gets 1 or 2.
Wait, he still has no boots? Serious?
Yeah, he still has no
it's
boots.
in the career, okay.
Oh, it's flying out.
Tough times. And for IG right now, so their immediate objective is what they want to do now is the Klings is going to start to want to just constantly move around, gank, pressure. So he's going to vacate a lane for Earthshaker and Wyvern. They're both supports that are happy if there's a lane getting vacated.
Sure.
They want to get the levels.
Batrider farmed the blink.
And when the Klings is moving, he's going to have a haunt to help him out. So that's great. I think overall that should be their direction. And whereas for Fnatic, they're just going to be struggling to find space for this Storm to farm wherever they can. They have Doom up right now so they could fight. Jackie doesn't have his ulti, but he's working his way to the correct item, the blink.
A strafe Klings gank with a haunt kills pretty much anybody except Willow, right? This game? At least right now. Well, maybe not the Storm. Yeah, Storm could jump on it. But a lot of good kills here as XXS poising to start initiating.
You know what I'm thinking now? I'm feeling it might not be a Radiance game for the Spectre. I think the Diffuser meta build is good this game, and here comes XXS.
Okay, turns on the fire. Universe taking quite a bit of damage and will go down.
So much damage.
I mean, one armor on Doom.
Yeah, I was talking about the build. I think Diffuser Manta might be good this game because of Wraith King and Storm. And it's even good against Doom because like in team fights, if you have Manta, you can actually just buy something in Manta when he's trying to cast Doom on you. I think it might be a good idea, and you can use Manta to remove the Curse Crown, the Root. Because it gives them like a faster paced game, I know like Radiance is like a bread and butter item for Spectre, but this game, Diffuser Manta could be a better option. So we'll see what he decides to do here.
There's a lot of fight for these bounty runes. Dust coming out here, and immediately he'll back it up. Nobody taking the rune just yet. Q gonna get stunned, but he is flying past. And for now, he is fine. Storm Spirit, though, coming right in. He has a haste
Give me the kill!
And he does get the kill.
That was a moment. Give me the kill, guys. Give me the kill.
All right, so that's 3 bounty runes and a kill. But here it comes.
Oh, Barrett has Blink. Yeah. Okay.
Here comes XSS, though.
They have Blink and Haunt.
They know exactly where Envy is.
And they know he doesn't have ulti.
Yeah. But they just let him go.
Oh, he has enough gold for Blink. It's near a shrine, Lumi. It's risky.
Oh, Wyvern ports in, but
and
he ports out.
Bye-bye.
That is Star Sense. Make zombies and port out.
Oh, Haunt. They think he's still top. They use Haunt. Oh my god.
All right.
Jackie Mao is just like in between the line of genius and insanity sometimes. Like, this guy is just... sometimes he just knows, And he has a smoke. But the ward is going to see him. They know he has a smoke. They know he has a blink. They're going to take this tower. And Aggressive has already ported out of the bottom lane.
I don't know why you said, in between the lines of genius and insanity. So far, only good place.
This game,
only good place. Other games, maybe not as much. Fnatic pressuring the mid tower a little bit. Storm Spirit creeping up in terms of network. Still very far behind the Klings, but who isn't at this point?
Yep, but all he needs is just one good kill on the Klings. With the Doom, maybe. Doom still has ultimate. I don't think we've seen the Doom yet so far.
Yep.
He has max Scorch Earth. I see a lot, some players starting to do this more since the nerf to the Infernal Blade. And the nerf to Scorch Earth as well. He's gonna have his Shadow Blade up soon. So when you have the Shadow Blade, you want to kill either the Spectre or the Klings. These are your 2 prime targets. And IG is going to smoke up for this blink. I'm not sure if Fnatic saw the blink yet on the Bear either. But if they get Doom here, that will be big. He almost has his Shadow Blade. I think they're going to be able to find him.
Oh, but Pylai die once again. Breaking Smoke does not save the Doom yet. Doom gonna go down. Freezing Field attempted. That's a 1-2-man stomp, but Universe will go down to the fire and the eventual right click. The heal's keeping him alive for now, but 3 stacks, and the right click from the Bat Rider. SRF getting the kill. Boboka, I'd like to see him get a little bit of free farm time. He's only level 4, but is halfway to the Blink Dagger.
What, he's only level 4?
Yeah. Guy's been moving around.
And the Wyvern took the book.
Wyvern's level 7.
That's like a report moment in a pub. But Wyvern actually needs it more because you want to spend a lot more time trying to shop out lanes and fight with the team. As Oshaker, you want to focus on getting your blink at this point. But Dark Widow's going to land a Terrorize onto Q. Oh, you took the book, you're high level. Great, I'm going to kill you, get more XP. Almost a solo kill. Yeah. It's the power of the Dark Widow. He has his urn completed. Trying to build a vessel, which is great against the Spectre. And Spectre is building a Yasha first, hook into Yasha, so it might be a Manta Rush.
Have you seen the way that Abed was farming, by the way? He was farming right here between the tier 1 and tier 2, and right here again. And just cutting the waves.
Dangerous place is actually the safest place.
Yeah, and
haven't you heard that?
Yeah, he got away with it.
Strike when the enemy least expects you to strike.
Thank you, Winter Fuchsias.
He has his Kaya. Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah, I
think he's fine now.
He's getting a lot of creeps.
Back into the game. And
he's actually tied with the Spectre.
I'm over here.
King so far has not snowballed out of control, even though he's still top of the net worth chart. Yeah, but I like the decision that he's switching over to the Orchid. He needs the Orchid to kill the Storm, the Dark Willow. These are the heroes that he needs those items to kill.
I absolutely agree with this decision as well.
Okay, so for now, I think RNG's contented farming the Spectre. They have a Spectre, so but at the same time they want to like stop the Storm from I think Storm is a hero that can go toe to toe with the Spectre late game if you have a lot of items on him. So they at the same time farming the Spectre, they want to slow down the Storm as much as they can to kill him with the bat. This is a very cautious game from both teams. I don't think I've heard a Lasso too much. There's just one Lasso on Universe before this, and that's it. And Doom has not been casted for 15 minutes.
Yeah, and with that one death on Eternal Enemy earlier, I was also surprised to see IG not trying to gank. Oh, they did try to gank him a second time, but he TP'd away. Yeah, so
the man knows, you know.
The man knows, and he's going for a Radiance. How do you feel about the Wraith King Radiance in this game?
I think it's okay. It's fine because they are both teams are trying to outscale their opponents. And since nothing much is happening, yeah, why not Radiance?
Okay.
And you have this Doom that... in this kind of game, you want to get level 15 ASAP. The Devour Gold.
Yeah.
He's given the wards. He's going to Shadow Bait running around, trying to play some wards. And yeah, he needs the wards to kill the Clinks to see him.
And look, he's got that Purge creep and the Doom. Yep. Both will dispel Strafe.
Perfect creep for that.
Do you just Doom him right now?
Big kill, yes.
Yeah. Oh, he just Soul Ring too. Oh no, the Purge. Okay, that's a solo kill.
Storm's here. Give me the kill.
All right.
Oh dear. Oh no, he didn't get the kill. He tried to cast that kill.
He tried very hard with the Remnant. That would have been the ultimate comeback moment. But he's top 3 net worth despite that abysmal laning phase.
Yep. Storm is just like great at farming, and Abed, obviously he did a good job at finding farm in places where no one else could go because he's a Storm.
Yeah.
It's difficult for the enemy team to kill him.
People watching, take notes. This is how you recover from that terrible start. And maybe even gonna get a tier 1? Nope, he's gonna just keep going away.
Yep. So the next thing to talk about is to look at the warding right now. So vision-wise, IG has one aggressive ward, one defensive ward in the mid lane. I think they kind of want to invade this area. Do you see this?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to invade this area. Put a ward here.
Why do you think that the Bat Rider hasn't been looking for ganks?
It's very difficult because the lane's
no
always,
visions, or?
Yeah, the lane is always shocked out. The Skeletons are pushing, Storm's pushing.
I see.
And then Doom is also missing, so it's not that easy for them to find pickoffs. And they sort of have similar heroes, I want to say, because Klings and Bat Rider are kind of doing the same things right now. They're both like hunting for kills.
Okay, I think they're about to smoke up here.
Radiant structures are
when you play Bat Rider, what would make it easy for you to kill is if you have like a hero like Tinker that's always shuffling out all the lanes. So it's easy for you to find the kills. They don't have this hero in this lineup. So it's not that easy for him to find an opening. He still hasn't died, just 1 kill to his name. But overall, he would like to get more done with this hero.
Spectre seeking for the kill, but it's going to be Envy. Envy blinks away!
Sometimes you just don't understand whether he's just
a genius. I don't know. We'll see. Envy's going to be in the fight. He has a Reincarnation Haunt coming back in on the south side. Crystal Maiden going to get caught out very quickly. Reincarnation will trigger. Winter Skirt. What a fear here coming out from DJ. Storm zips in, looking for a couple heal. Wyvern's going to go down, and they will get a second. Oh, wow! Huge Echo Slam here by Bubblecut, but not enough. Abed still alive. Bubblecut going to get chased down here. Shadow Realm as well as the right click should be able to seal the deal. At the end of the day, that was a 3-1 exchange. They did get the Reincarnation, but that was a huge victory for Fnatic.
He still got caught, but that blink bought enough time for his team to come in to help him. And that terrorized from DJ just won them that fight.
Yeah, we're going to watch that team fight one more time here. They're going to go on Envy. Crystal Maiden quickly dies after that, but that's a pretty good start. But after that, that terrorize.
They didn't even have to use, I mean, Doom was still on cooldown, but they already won a fight off that terrorize.
Yeah. Echo Slam was good.
And he got stunned by the Curse Crown. So
yeah, that just unfortunate.
DJ, man. He's the true carry. Wraith King was probably saying, you know, these idiots are going on me, guys. Have ulti.
That sounds exactly like something that Jackie Mao would say.
Oh dear. So, how's the Spectre doing? He has his Yasha done.
At least Spectre haunted in, got a kill, and didn't die for IG. Sure, because that would have been really bad if he died.
So let's see if IG can... Oh, the Observer Sentry. Ha! Observer Sentry at choke points when you're facing all these Invis heroes.
Yeah.
This is a very good example of that.
XSS knows, and he will back off.
So once again, looking at the vision. I talk about the vision a lot because I think vision is extremely important right now since they changed, you know, the cooldown of the wards, they get more wards. So it's very important to talk about the vision all the time. All these choke points when you're playing against Clinks, these Ricky's, Treants, it's very important to have these choke point wards here, here.
So like this is another example where you get double.
Yeah, because they're playing against the Clinks. They want to, because pretty much if you look at the jungle entrance, it's here, here, and here. These are the 3 places you want to have the Ops Sentry.
Right. And here they opted for a much more aggressive.
Because the Clinks might TP down to you know gank whoever's pushing bot, so hence this works.
Well, this game has slowed down. In fact, it's going to be Fnatic with the net worth lead.
We're getting a lot of these games, so like yesterday as well. Like, all these like games where you try to move and outmaneuver the opponents. Try to play around with the vision. You wish you would have Zeus in this kind of games because you get to remove the wards.
Why haven't we been using Zeus?
Not a very good laner.
I feel like he's always good at...
Nimbus is OP, but he's not a very good...
I mean, with Arc Lightning, don't you feel like he always just gets CS and
yeah,
farm?
But still, like he's considered a weak laner.
Can't really zone out the enemy from farming or...
And you can't really tank damage for your offlaner.
Right. Boboka?
He has a ward, so he sees the Doom moving around. Does he have detection? Yes, he does. Pawn is available.
Will Skeleton seek out things that you don't see?
No, only things in vision.
Okay.
And the priority will be the target that you stun.
Okay.
So Envy is going to have his Radiance now. What other key items coming up? Doom's going to have his BKB. Barrett is still camping here top lane. Just trying to, they're really cautious about what they are, where they're moving. And both teams are very happy playing a much slower paced game. Obviously when you're a Spectre, you're happy with that. And the other team has Doom and Storm. Everyone's happy just farming away. And if you compare the supports, Wyvern is one of the better scaling position 5 heroes going to the late game. Like, I think Wyvern and Phoenix are both very strong going to late game.
Yeah, because these are supports that you kind of can't ignore, even though they're position 5. Their spells are so impactful.
Powerful. Yeah, too powerful. They just kill one of the heroes with them. So we see a smoke here by Fnatic. They just completed the silent the orchid on Abed. So deciding they want to move with this, and Wraith King has Radiance and Dagger.
Okay.
IG is not so ready to fight yet with Spectre. Okay, they know. Because again, look at the vision. They have one ward at top. They don't see anyone top. They have one lane watch here. And no one's... You see this lane? This lane is pushing and no one's here. So they kind of like... It's like a telegraph, you know? Like, if they're not top, they're not mid, where are they? Bot. That's why you have... It's very important to have all these wards in both sides of the jungle if you can.
I kind of always like wonder about this about pro teams, right? Like you go for a smoke gank and maybe it's just a fairly low percentage smoke gank, like the one that we saw Fnatic just.
But it's the timing because they are really strong. They just bought the Orchid on Storm, and
then you kind of just like go and see if you get lucky. Is that almost the mentality there?
Sometimes that, but usually you have a solid plan with it. They wanted to invade and get a key kill and maybe place a deep ward. Oh no, they don't have an observer at that point. But yeah, but I feel like maybe they could have brought one less hero and kept one of the, like maybe the CM pushing out the middle lane. I think that would be okay. Because it's way too obvious. But it's easy for us to tell because we are looking at the region on both sides.
We're seeing everything.
Yeah, we're looking at, they don't know where's the wards.
Oh my goodness, the Radiance will take him down though, but here comes a buyback. Lasso dragging one in, that's going to be a Doom. Doom just absolutely melts to excess his damage.
Great catch there by SRF on the barrier.
Yeah, Fnatic will quickly disengage here. That was a buyback from the Winter Wyvern. But a big...
Spectre is a pretty good Rosh hero.
Yeah, Spectre and Clinks, a lot of damage right there.
Oh, he's going for the Manta Diffusal, yes.
Middle tower is under attack.
So you mentioned it earlier, but you got the mana burn, you got the sizable damage increase.
But I guess Wraith King should be close to level 20 when he finishes his diffuser, so you get the talent to deal with that. But still, it's great against the Storm. And the Manta, like I mentioned, important for dodging the Curse Crown, the Bramble Maze, and you can make it hard for the Doom to cast Ultimate on you, and you can remove the Frostbite from CM.
Swings on the run. Ooh, whose sentry is that?
This'll come in handy.
Sentry?
Oh no, that was MV right next to...
Tower is under attack.
Right next to a Clinks, but that was a Radiant sentry.
In this kind of like passive farming game, after the... I always talk about the vision, that's why I would mention the gem. I think around this time is quite a good time to get a gem deward. But the best case scenario is if you can secure the Rosh, yeah, then you can get the gem because you have the Aegis. It means that the enemy is going to dodge you for the next few minutes. So then you want to get the gem to remove their vision, so it's difficult for them to dodge. So I think that would be the next combat fighting point, the Rosh.
So you find a pick off and see what you could do with it. The Dire not necessarily as good at Roshan. They don't have, as we see Abed just zipping and farming and porting home. So Winter, like, we see both teams just happily, passively farming, but IG's got a Spectre, which traditionally is like the hardest carry. But we talked about Wyvern as a...
But they have the Doom. Doom is like one of the strongest late gamers.
True, because he just shuts out one hero.
And Storm is also super, super strong late game.
So it's hard for you to call it one way or another who has the better late game?
Usually you're more comfortable when you have the Spectre. Usually. Spectre is like a big boss. If enemy does not have Silver Edge, you're like, oh, it feels so good. But against Doom, then that might not be the case. I think I would actually, overall, considering everything, I would prefer to be on Fnatic late game. They have the Doom, the Wraith King. Dark Widow is also really strong late game.
And it gets to a certain point where Fnatic could itemize in a way where, for example, you could Doom 2 heroes in a fight.
Yep.
Or Aghanims on...
Shard. I think it's definitely an Aghanims game. It's for sure Aghanims.
Sure.
You want to buy Aghanims.
And also Aghanims on Envy might not be too bad either. Although we generally don't see like carry Wraith King getting Aghanims, but allowing your Doom to...
this game. I think this game you want to have like...
Yeah.
Maybe you want to have AC. I think AC is okay too. Go for more like team items like Aura, helps up your damage. He has to do damage to kill them.
Smoked up team. Both teams smoked up right now, but they're going for the illusion. They can't think that's real. Yeah, they're just going to run past, thinking that Fnatic is in their own jungle, but both teams will miss. Fnatic checking out Roshan with their smoke, won't see anybody.
Doom is still not level 15. I think
DJ gonna get caught here. He gets orchided immediately. Lasso as well. Really stacking.
SRF finds another pick, and here comes the Haunt.
Yeah, Spectre's gonna come in as well. There's a Doom onto it. Now there's a buyback. Double buyback from support, but they're taking way too much damage. Universal should be fine on the backline. Abed does not want to jump into everybody. And Shaker still patiently.
Here comes the Wraith King. He jumps in.
Okay, there's
Doom is running out.
But Shaker is in position. Nice Winter's Curse. In fact, the zombie plus the curse. Okay, they're running away for now. And that's it.
So all in all, it was a two
double buybacks from the supports.
So IG
and that's
victory.
It.
IG victory.
Yeah.
And they burn. Doom was down. And but Earthshaker still has ultimate.
I think Universe really needs a Shivas or some sort of armor.
He has the creep, the ice armor. That's perfect. Very good. The thing is, like, he's not getting. I think he needs the next book. He needs to get.
He needs 15. Is what you're saying.
15.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he doesn't skill as well.
He does have Aghanim skewed up, and now they're saying no haunt, so let's do something here. Freezing Field against Roshan. That is...
Okay, Spectre has Diffuser. Spectre is very strong right now. Very strong. I think if they take the fight properly, RG has a very good chance of winning this fight. They have Lasso. SRL has been doing a very good job finding good openings for his team to capitalize on.
Yeah.
And they have Echo still. Curse is up at 10.
And also for DJ, he cannot get caught out. He is so important for his team in terms of counter initiate. Envy stands in the front line here, and SRF finding again, but he gets stunned this time here. And now Fissure helping him out a little bit. Where's the Terrorize? And there's a pause.
Oh my god, I think they are lagging. That's why he wasn't moving. He wasn't moving. Oh my god, that was the worst time to lag. He blinked in and he didn't move.
Who? The Bat Rider.
And the Spectre had time to move away from the Curse Crown. Like, he's not moving from the Curse Crown. Now he's going to activate and he's going to stun both of them. Oh, that's so unfortunate for IG.
Yeah, and that means they're going to get two-man Terrorize as well. This is...
Oh my god, the Storm is going to zip. Do they have vision? If they see the Wyvern, the Storm should zip and kill the Wyvern.
At the same time, though, Klings is on the back line. I don't know whose sentry that is. Well, I guess it's their sentry. They're going to go full stun. No Doom here by Universe.
Man fight! Man fight!
Well, it's going to be Klings winning the man fight. The Curse is going to come through as well. They will kill everybody here. The Reincarnation is going to trigger. Can Envy blink away? Curse Crown's going to be there. He cannot because the Lasso is going to be there. Despite of the lag, despite of everything, it's going to be Fnatic dropping to a huge teamfight victory for Invictus Gaming.
Echo? They still have Echo?
I don't need it.
Jeez, this Spectre is so freaking strong right now.
They will lose the Crystal Maiden as well.
Okay, dude. Roshan. That's Roshan. Spectre picks up the illusion, kills Roche with Desolate. Easy peasy.
Fnatic got runes though. Despite everything, that's the one thing they will do. It's gonna be yet another kill. Shaker everywhere with that Fissure.
Oh dear. That fight looked bad at the start, but somehow this Klings he was able to tank through everything thanks to the stick. I think he had a very high stick count.
They didn't have Doom or enough chain stun. We're gonna watch that fight one more time here.
Okay, let's see. So
yeah,
they both got controlled there.
And then the Orchid and then the XSS just strafe. And then
that was
the
a
Curse.
really good curse too.
Yeah.
I guess Klings was just that tanky.
Klings with his ultimate on is no joke.
And Storm has no BKB, right? Yeah, that's why. He died to the soul burn.
Yeah.
So they need that. That's gonna bump up the Storm's power spike a lot with the BKB. And this Bat Rider has been playing really well. I mean, in fact, the whole team of IG in the fights, they are using their spells correctly. They are just like moving and like maneuvering Fnatic around. Even though Fnatic has like all this like Storm, but they're not getting all these free pickoffs. Like generally when you have Storm, you want to get like, all the free pickoffs like on the Earthshaker, on the Wyvern. Those are the two heroes that even the Bat, you know, to an extent.
But for Storm, he's afraid, right? You jump in, what if you get fissured?
Now he
get
BKB, he won't be that afraid.
Yeah. Well, he won't be as afraid. Like previously to this though, he was playing extremely cautiously as a result.
Yep, and because of the diffuser, now the Wraith King, he's thinking, I need my level 20. He doesn't want to get owned by the diffuser.
Yep. Also, Universe going back for that Shiva's guard that I mentioned really needs the armor because Klings just kind of laugh at him during these team fights.
Yeah, but I don't know why he took another creep. He should have just kept the ice armor. I don't know. That's right.
XSS on the high ground gets immediately stunned, but Strafe dodging it, so...
That is just casually 500 damage on the tower. Yeah. Okay, this is not looking good for Fnatic right now.
Yep.
They have to be able to utilize this 10-second BKB. And oh, they have Arcane Rune. Well, is CM level 15? Oh no, CM is not level 15.
Lasso though will find him.
Oh yeah.
And oh, actually he's stunned the wrong one.
Okay,
It doesn't matter, the fissure was there.
Yeah, didn't matter.
I am surprised that IG has not considered going into Roshan. Especially after that first teamfight victory just now.
They feel it's risky, and they didn't have their spells, all their spells up yet. Now they do, but I feel like it's fine for them not to rush to Roshan because Storm can at least steal it and they have Terrorize.
Sure.
It's still quite risky, I think. There's still a significant amount of risk involved, and they want to be able to, you know, it's a Chinese team. They're generally very like safe, and they don't try to do things
They
too
see
risky.
Envy. Envy's... They're not even going to use a lasso. Haunt in immediately. Envy will lose his first life. Blink, I imagine, will get disabled by the Radiance on the backline. Looks like Spectre has picked up another kill. Envy getting absolutely controlled. He will just get brought down. Okay. There's a Doom being used right now. They can't kill XSS. He has Invis and ran away. They scan. They don't see anybody. They ping the top. Will Storm make the big zip? No. Doom controlling the Spectre for now.
Again, another victory for IG. It's pickups by SRF on the bed, setting his team up for success.
And I want to say that was blind. I don't know if he had vision.
Not sure.
There was a sentry, so maybe they dewarded it. I'm not sure.
But yeah, I think the next thing is... The next important thing is... I still feel like that they need Aghanim's on Doom though.
Okay, yeah, he's switching back for it.
And the Doom... If you want the armor, you just get the Ice Ogre. I think that's the best. Like he doesn't have enough space to farm right now. Like the Wraith King and Storm is taking a lot of farm.
He does have the Devour go now.
He does. Oh, maybe this. I think this game is like on A-Bet's shoulder right now. I feel like the CM, they want to pop level 15 on CM if they can and get the talent and try to help the Storm like get a really good engagement. But he's still very far away. He's 2 levels away, so I don't think they'll get it in any near future. But and then looking at IG side, they have the Heart almost completed on the Spectre. This is a big item for him. No Silver Edge, no Aghanim's Doom yet.
I feel like you're
they have
to deal with Spectre. You
have
just
to doom him. With
you doom him. You try to kill everyone else, and then you surround the Spectre.
It won't be easy because like Earthshaker, Barrier, and even the Wyvern is gonna make it difficult for them.
All right, smoke inside the pit. Again, they're gonna run.
Horn is up in 10.
Into the enemy
and
jungle.
Heart is completed.
Okay.
So strong. IG is so damn strong right now.
Alright, they're gonna go for the Roche. Storm.
Can he steal it? A-Bet is stealing.
Oh god. Okay, fakes out BKB. Storm has about half his mana pool left, so I'm not sure whether he glimpsed.
A-Bet is gonna have some magic. XSS has already used his BKB. This is gonna be huge.
Storm zipping back in again, missing. Terrorize flying in. Echo Slam's gonna find him.
Oh my god!
The course here.
An Echo.
Spec and Kling's just going in right now.
Buy back.
Storm buys back. He doesn't have the TP.
The
he
Roshan.
just uses
They're
TP.
trying to finish the Roshan.
Can they finish it? That's a question. Storm zipping in. No. Oh god! Who's gonna grab the Aegis? Nobody grabbing it. It's gonna be Universe. He grabs the Aegis. Abed used the remainder of his mana pool, zipping right in SRF, getting healed up right now, and it's gonna be a Spectre Haunt. This is looking terrible. The Fissure's gonna be there. Reincarnation triggering Pilot Die, using the freezing field. He knows he's gonna be there. Eternal Envy blinking back out. They lose 1, they lose 2, and they might lose Envy here as well. Keep in mind that Storm has already bought back. He's gonna go down. And this is turning from bad to disaster for IG. What a huge play by Boboka. That Echo Slam onto 2.
And a huge curse as well by Q.
Yeah.
Both the supports coming up big in that fight. Like Barrier couldn't get the Ras off, but his supports actually saved the day. And that was a buyback on Storm, even though Universe got the Aegis, but they didn't get... Did they get the last hit on the Roche? Oh, Dire got the last hit.
Yeah, they got the last hit. So they got a little bit of XP and gold, but...
The damage is severe though.
Yeah.
Big damage. Like, Storm has to carry this game, and now with the buyback, and he didn't get the Aegis. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's rough. That curse... I thought because he cursed, somebody could have walked in from the Radiant side and just take the Aegis.
He could actually still got the Aegis, but Universe was so worried that it was like a very tense situation. He just picked up the Aegis.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, of course, Abed gets the Aegis. What a game we have here.
Yeah.
What a game.
7K lead here for Invictus Gaming. They have the... I mean, this Spectre is...
I think they can't really...
I mean, she's not unkillable because of the Aghanim's Doom,
okay,
but...
They just need to get the Doom on him, but it's not that easy because of... you know, Doom is like a very long cast time.
Yes, you have to lift up your hand and all that stuff.
And everything. There's the Bat Rider, there's the Earthshaker. It's not going to be easy for him to do. Jeez, this game.
Alright, Crystal Maiden.
So if I put that matter into consideration, they just need to buy a Lincoln's on the... get a Lincoln's and put it on spec. As long as he doesn't get Doom, I think they just win the team fight.
Sure. I mean, you make it sound so simple. Does anybody have the extra 5K hanging out?
I don't think anyone... I don't know.
Everyone's got their own items that they need to go.
Yeah. Maybe just I don't know. I just feel like as long as he doesn't get Doom, they win the team fight. That's how I feel about it right now. If Spectre doesn't get Doom, it's going to be very, very hard for Fnatic to win the fight. If he doesn't get Lincolns, he should get Abyssal. I think they need the Abyssal to kill the Storm. Extra lockdown for that.
Fnatic setting up shop here in the enemy jungle. Nice high ground ward.
Radiant are scanning.
Scan. Oh!
Oh, great. He actually didn't even get the mana cost talent on the reincarnation. He got the skeletons instead.
Okay.
That's risky. Because he might just get, like, it's very possible that he just gets mana burned completely by the spec and he doesn't have mana for ulti. And CM, half a level more to make Storm a Superman.
Actually, with the CM aura, doesn't that help you against mana burn from Diffusal Blade as well? Because it's 14% mana loss reduction, right? From the CM.
Does it work that way? I'm not sure.
I'm not positive.
I thought it's just for the spells.
Okay.
I think definitely this game you don't go for GPM. You go for the mana talent. I'm quite certain that you don't go GPM.
This is a tough place here for Pilot to farm.
It's Pilot Die. Where else do you expect him to farm? Is he gonna get the safe farm? No.
And finishing that AC. He has buyback available, so I wonder if he's gonna... Oh, mid lane. I bet barely jumped away.
Whoa, what'd I miss?
I don't feel whatever Emmy buys is gonna change the complexion of the game too much though. That's how I feel it's always gonna be down to Storm. Whether the Storm can get big enough to carry the game. I don't feel like Wraith King can win this game for his team. The Storm and the Doom. If Doom can get Refresher next, like if he, at some point he's gonna finish the Shivas, then he gets the Refresher. If the game reaches to that point and Doom has level 20 talent, 40 Doom DPS, yes, I think Fnatic is back into a point of the game where they feel like they can just...
So you need level 20, Shivas,
Refresher.
And Refresher.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a long time. But he does have the plus 150 Devour, so... It's not as long as you might think.
And Paradise still doing a good job, you know, pushing out the dangerous lanes, making sure he pressures.
I mean, if he dies, he dies. He took GPM!
He took GPM? How? Because the game might end anytime, you know, now.
No, I mean, Fnatic playing for the long game. Game not ending. Alright.
Everyone else is farming. I can't be left behind.
No man left behind. Alright, Aegis waits out, and that's Universe's Aegis.
Time to fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Time to fight if you're IG. Is the cheese... Who had the cheese?
I think cheese has already been used.
Oh, it's been used, okay.
Wait, wasn't that the first Roche? That was the first Roche.
Oh, that was the first Roche,
yeah.
okay.
It's been a very slow game. In terms of Roshan, like...
So Aegis expires and they smoke. What item did they just get? Why did they decide to smoke?
Ooh, Envy runs into the entire team. They pop the dust, but XSS just runs the other direction. Radiant will disengage. Meanwhile, SRF once again just hunting, looking. Zombies. Rather skeleton, excuse me. Haunt on the back line here. They found the Storm.
Storm is dead.
Storm's dead.
Found him.
Spectre coming out here.
Oh, that is big. I think this is gonna be maybe a lane of Rex.
Yeah, and now Envy.
Oh,
looking at TP out. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, he still has his ultimate, but doesn't matter. He's still dead.
That's 4 dead.
I think it's close to the game. It won't be over, but I think at least one set of racks. Are they going to have enough time? Just run down the mid lane. The tower is almost down. I think they should be able to get one set of racks. It's not bad.
Probably both tier 2s and then one lane of racks.
I think they go for one lane of racks right away. Okay. Spectre has a lot of damage on buildings now. Butterfly.
Clinks will give you all the damage you need right now.
Middle tower has fallen.
That's how Storm died right away. The hacks. He found the Storm. They hacked on.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. Glyph. Blocking a lot of that strafe damage.
Dire's middle tower.
You think he cares? He has nothing.
Does not care, actually. Okay. Storm in 25. Rave King in 25.
Can they get another melee? The top tower is so low.
Yeah.
Are they going to do it?
Are they going to respect Fnatic?
Yep.
No back off.
Roshan is spawning soon. Don't want to do anything stupid. Get the shrine, secure the next rush.
That's what you said earlier, right? When you're this far ahead, don't need to take unnecessary risk.
Yep. You take risks when you're behind and you have to do something to change the game. Something drastic. What are their means of coming back into the game right now? I think that somehow they can't really wait for their big items. They have to take a fight soon. They cannot let the IG side just get the Aegis and chase. They definitely have to contest this Roche. Have they ever doomed the Spectre even once the whole game?
They did. They doomed them once, but they just kind of ran away, right? The Spectre did. And then they just waited out the Doom and then they fought him
They
again.
need to initiate properly. They haven't got a proper initiation the whole game.
Yeah.
Brave King jumps in, they follow up with the Doom on the Spectre, start the fight, lock them down with Terrorize and kill somebody right away with the Doom.
So what do you think about this? The Axe on the Storm.
More lockdown? Yeah, sure. Axe is great on Storm.
Oh, they're going to find Envy. And his whole team is not there.
That's the guy you want to get gone on if you're a Fnatic.
Except, well, are they going to fight this? Doom is trying to walk into this.
Oh, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Never mind.
He has no buyback.
He's way too far.
I mean,
no buyback.
His team was a mile away.
I think it's GG. This GG.
Can Storm make some defense?
Kill the creeps, then kill the creeps.
Yeah, Storm.
Do they have glyph? Oh, no glyph. They can't really glyph and protect the creep wave. But I think it's enough. They have one creep. They can.
I mean, Storm's out of mana too. That's the.
There should be another lane of Rex. Close to GG.
55 seconds till, and of course, well, Fnatic's getting runes, I guess.
Wait, they're not going to try and force the issue.
God, I love money.
They're scouting Roche. They're so safe. I think Carl would be the one like criticizing. He doesn't like teams that are playing too safe. He likes teams that are playing to win. You need to force your advantage. They are playing way too conservative.
And that Crystal Maiden, 150 GPM, taking it up. Keep dropping some deeper wards.
Everyone wants to farm that piece, that piece of the pie to share.
There you go. There's some sharing.
Yeah, 150 GPM.
Yeah. Still works when you're dead.
Yeah.
Wow, he just bought back. For what?
Contest the Roche. They know they were gonna try to get Roche.
I see. Roshan spawning really soon.
That's not a rage buyback.
Now, Storm is incredibly out of mana. Just kind of feels like he's been living this life right now. I guess very fortunate for Fnatic, a very long and late spawn Roshan. But
still, it's gonna be like difficult for them though. Like they can't really leave the base easily, lane or drags down. As long as IG plays like, from what they're doing, they're really safe and conservative. They're going to make sure they just shove the lanes out. They're not going to do anything too risky. Do they have a smoke? They have a smoke. They can even like smoke first, try to get a pick off with the bat before they try to go wrong. They don't have to force this Roshan. Even though they can, but they don't have to.
It's going to be IG initiating, and right now it's going to be on. Immediately they find Eternal Envy. That's a pretty good one, I guess. Terrorize completely missing the ball. The Echo Slam, however, does not miss. Doom dead.
No buyback. Okay.
Paladin is dead. Envy just fell. Reincarnation will keep him back up, but he will die very quickly. Look at the damage from the Spectre. Where's the Storm? Storm's not joining the fight. Maybe going for an Aegis steal? That's kind of the only way he can play this now. But he doesn't even know what the Aegis situation is like.
Dark Wheel's gonna suicide to get vision. Never mind. No.
Too late.
Too late.
Aegis and cheese.
This should be game. I don't see how they can actually come back from this.
Yeah.
It's just way too difficult. Who has the refresher? Spectre?
No, second Roche.
This is second. I keep thinking this should be the third Roche because it's 50 minutes in the game.
IG really, really coy around the Roshan pit. It should be the second lane of Rax. Pretty easy. Aggressive. Using his illusions right now. Playing as safe as they possibly can.
How safe he is.
They're so far ahead with the Aegis and cheese, but yeah, he's like, let's not throw. He's also going for a Hex, by the way.
Sometimes it's not about like throwing, you know, it's about like playing to win still. You need to push your advantage. You don't want the enemy team to, even though you have this lead, but Fnatic have a decent chance if the game goes long, you know, and they get their items on the Doom, the Storm.
Doom has gone for a Blink to try to get that initiation off, but unfortunately,
not gotten a good Doom off.
Yeah, I mean it's hard, right? You haunt and then they just know where you are.
They can't get the jump because haunt. What they did was the last few fights haunt into Lasso. They see everyone, Barretta pick the target. If they can just still win the fight, okay. If they can win the fight every time they even lasso the worst target, I think Brave King is like probably the worst target for them to lasso and start the fight.
Right.
But they're still winning the fights. It means it's so difficult for
I mean, the key thing is the fact that's Radiant that's grabbing the initiation every time instead of Dire. Dire has not gotten any initiation, right?
So you're gonna say the GPM is still working?
I mean, nothing is really working right now, Fnatic.
Go for the shrine, go for the last tier 2. This is as safe as you can get.
The runes though.
Jackie Mao is on the case. Don't worry.
Yes.
In pubs that I've played with him, 20 seconds or 30 seconds before the rune, he's always going to tell his team, guys, think of the rune. I want you guys to think of the rune. Stop doing anything unnecessary. Think of the runes.
Think of the runes, okay.
Think of the runes. He is the man of the big picture, always thinking about the big picture. Oh, hello. This is...
They have 2 hexes for him,
it's
by
so
the way.
ironic we're talking about him and he's getting caught.
Yeah.
Think of the big picture.
The big picture.
Oh dear.
Yeah. That is a refresher on the Clinks. Double hex.
Double BKB.
Yeah, double key. Double strafe. That's actually like...
What, double strafe? Do you need it? It's such a low cooldown.
I mean, he has 7 seconds strafe.
7 seconds downtime, so you need a refresher. That's what they're saying.
So he's perma strafe, perma BKB, double hex. Not a bad hero. All right, Spectre just runs up. This is going to be the final fight. Envy does have the buyback. I mean, now the Doom on Spectre is kind of sad because he has Aegis. All right, he just walks in and Pilot dies dead. No buyback. Storm zipping in, clearing up the creep wave. SRF in a perfect spot, looking for anyone that want to come up. And Fnatic just watching their base crumbling to this really, really fat Spectre.
Are they ever gonna try to?
Are they gonna try to weigh out the Aegis? Like that's not happening, right? Okay, here comes the Doom. They got the Klings, but he already went away, and it's gonna be Echo Slam onto the Doom. Doom dead. He does have the buyback. Lasso. It's gonna be on the Wraith King. Wraith King gonna get dragged out. Terrorized, pretty good. Gets the Spectre away, but Envy, I think, will die to the DOT. He goes down. And I think he just blinked in, so he's going to be dying a second time. No BKB alarm to get himself out of there. Curse Crown getting reflected here. Nice pull, gets about 3 with the Curse Crown combination, but yeah, they don't care. They're just too damn tanky. Winter Wyvern drops his ultimate. Controlling pretty much everybody. Fissure's going to come in as well. Here comes round 2. IG aggressive in the front line with the BKB bubblegum. Haunt again. On the back line they go. Everyone is straight up dying. Aggressive, still 100% health. XSS okay as well. No more Doom. And that is going to be the last thing to Rax. I do believe Fnatic's tank of gas is low and out. And that should be GG. They call it. 53 minutes, but I do want to say that this game was very much so decided about 10 to 15 ago, as IG never looked back. SRF as Batrider is pretty good.
Klings, I think Klings is also. I think Klings is the MVP. Klings did the most.
This is the only game that we've seen where Klings got ahead and stayed ahead. Right?
Thanks to the Earthshaker, you know,
yeah,
camping the lane, getting that crucial 2 range denies. That was big in the laning phase.
But also the draft, because the Doom was questionable. Wraith King against Batrider was questionable, so.
I mean, he didn't get run over by the Batrider anyway in the lane, so.
That's true.
It was fine, I guess. I think it's just more about how they played. They still had the chances of winning the game. I remember, I think what was it, the first Roshan or the first Roshan where Abed died and he bought back and he couldn't get the Aegis. They lost the fight. They lost 3 heroes, but they were able to get the Aegis. And Roshan last hit, but still, it was a huge prize for them to lose that fight. And the Spectre going for the Manta Diffuser, I think it's the right build this game. Helped a lot, made him a lot stronger. And obviously the Batrider getting a lot of Abed and Klings getting a lot of those key pickoffs. Like when it got so late where they could just haunt and Batrider could just pick anyone.
Yeah.
The fight was just so easy for them at that point.
And the double hexes at the end for both Klings and Spectre. Like they just, whoever they saw just died. But that's going to do it here for us. IG split the series 1-1. We're going to have one final series coming up next on stream 2. We're going to keep it rolling. There's